Okay, Cop Out. This is the buddy action cop comedy with Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan, directed by Kevin Smith. Not written by Kevin Smith, directed by Kevin Smith. This movie is very unique in its styling. It begins, of course, with Tracy Morgan, Bruce Willis' character, essentially kind of ruining like months worth of stakeout to follow a hunch they get from a guy who's, it looks like he's selling illegal cell phones. Okay, that leaves him getting suspended. Well, Bruce Willis' daughter is going to have this huge elaborate wedding. He decides to sell one of his mint baseball cards. In the process of selling his mint baseball card, while he's suspended, the place gets robbed. So while he's being robbed, they take his $80,000 baseball card, as well as his partner's gun. Find out that the guy who stole these things, and it's Sean William Scott, sells them to a drug dealer who's trying to expand his operation, who actually, he's a collector of memorabilia. You're probably thinking, this kind of sounds all over the place. It is. Which mentions too that he's looking for a car. You find out later that the car has a woman in it that belongs to a drug lord, but they don't want the woman, they want the crucifix on her neck, which has all the information they have for the bank accounts of this drug lord they're trying to take out. It's not complicated enough yet. So while Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan are trying to get the card back to pay for his daughter's wedding, as well as figure out what in the world's going on with the girl, what to do with the crucifix. I should mention they're also suspended at this time. This just kind of feels like it's all over the place. And the dialogue is pretty much straight from a Kevin Smith film. I mean, he might say this really isn't his film, but the dialogue does hit a point where it's just ridiculously over the top. The one bright point, like most Kevin Smith movies, it has a phenomenal soundtrack. But if you're not a Tracy Morgan fan, he will get on your nerves. Really, really fast. Really, really fast. Bruce Willis, again, does a fantastic job, like he always does, because he's Bruce Willis. Now, if you saw the commercials and you're thinking it's going to be kind of like the other guys, or a movie that's kind of like that, no, this is rated R for the language, which is something I like, the lighter side of Clerks. What really kind of hurts is it does feel like the pacing of the film is all over the place. You've got action sequences, you've got really bizarre sort of slapstick comedy moments, you've got Tracy Morgan thinks his wife is cheating on him, so he sets up a nanny cam, which is a bear, and then he thinks that she's actually cheating on him because he sees a videotape, and then he watches more of it later on, and it's just, there's way too much random stuff going on to try to get this to work in like a shade under 2 hour long comedy. That pacing just seems off. The jokes range from being really funny to just being dumb. So if you have a choice to cop like the other guys was good. It was an action comedy, cop thing that was spoofed well. Cop Out, not so much.